Okay, so Theo here invests £800 for 3 years at 5% per annum compound interest. How much money is in the account after 3 years? Well, first of all, of course, we'll calculate 5% of £800. Okay, and remember to write your method down. So 5% we'd write as 0.05, yeah, that's what it is as a decimal, times 800. So if I do that in my calculator, comes out to be 40. So that's the interest that's earned in year one. Okay, so we could say then at the end of year one, okay, you'll have £800 plus then this interest of 40, so it'll be £840. Okay, so that's where he is at the end of year one, and then of course we then compound this interest then in the second year, 5% again, but this time of course 5% of the £840, which is now in his bank account at the start of year two. So we'll do again, show the method, but this time of course timesing it by 840. So if I do that, it comes out as 42. Okay, a little bit more interest this year because now we're earning interest on the interest that we earned in the first year as well. We're earning interest on £840. So at the end of year two, it'll be 840 plus the 42, so that comes to £882. Okay, and then we do the same then for year 3. This time, of course, it's going to be 5% of 882. Okay, so show the method there. We get our answer to be, in this case, the calculator says 44.1, so of course that'll be £44 and 10 pence. All right, so then at the end of year 3, we'll add then what they had there, 882 plus the 44.10, and we'll get our answer. Okay, so we get this here. Now, there is another way of doing this, right? And I want to show you a really quick way of doing it, just because sometimes this other method will help you. It's called the multiplier method. Okay, and what we're going to do to start with is to establish what our multiplier is. Okay, and you realize how quick this question can be done if you use the multiplier method. Quite simply, if we think about what he started with, £800, okay, and think about that as sort of like representing his whole amount, right? In other words, this represents your 100%. Okay, 100% is what this amount is here. This is what he has at the start. It's his. And then, of course, because he's getting 5% interest, okay, 5% gets sort of added to this, doesn't it? So what we're going to do is, in fact, we're going to add 5% to our 100%, and we're left with 105%. And this can give us our multiplier, okay? Now, 105%, if we write as a decimal, will be our multiplier. So, if I, you can use a calculator if you want to work out what 105% is, or if you know 1.05, but you could show on your calculator because 105% is just 105 divided by 100, and you press the SD and it comes out. Now that is my multiplier. And all I've got to do is, right, quite simply, I just take my original amount, which is £800, and times it by 1.05. The number of times that we need it for. So because it was 3 years, okay, in the question, I just times it by 1.05 3 times, and if you do that, right, you will get the answer out. Okay, so let me just check, and notice it comes out straight away for us. So it's much quicker once you've got your multiplier established. And an even quicker way, instead of typing all that in, you could do 800 times 1.05, because there's 3 of them, it'll be to the power 3. If you do that, it's even quicker, less typing on your calculator, and you get, again, the answer out straight away. Okay, so multiplier can be a good way to check, but also a good way to use if you've got loads and loads of years to compound the interest for.